Madam
I don't hear. Oh, yes.
Morning, Madam Chair,
Good morning,
the
Council.
Commissioners, all persons present. I'd like to first and foremost apologize for the late start. There were some administrative matters that were being attended to, and I ask that consideration is given to that, and I apologize in that regard. Madam Chair, this morning the matter that we have is in respect to a claim which has been submitted in respect of claimant Mr. Khalid Wasi. I am advised that his birth name is Raymond G. Davis. He has made a claim which is before the Commission for hearing. Madam Chair, before we go any further, I just wish to advise that we have received as recent as yesterday, a written letter from Mr. Wasi making a request of us in respect of obtaining certain documentation which he would like in furtherance of the claim, and certainly in support of the claim which is before us. I won't indicate the contents, however, the list is quite significant. It lists a number of matters, a number of things to be obtained. In the circumstances based on the list, I do not believe it prudent at this time for us to embark on the hearing the evidence of the claim. Some of these matters, I believe, are matters that may not properly fall within the remit of the Commission, and I certainly need to have dialogue with him in that regard. I am proposing at this stage that this matter is adjourned to another date, because I believe it would be incomplete, because we are now being advised at this stage of the requirement for these matters to be obtained by us on his behalf, and this is a document which was received by us yesterday, late yesterday. Well, I received it late yesterday. In all the circumstances, I don't think it would be tidy or proper for us to embark upon hearing the evidence in light of what appears to be, on the part of Mr. Wasi, the belief that these documents are critical and certainly material to his claim, especially in light of the fact that I gather matters are material. They appear to go to the root of his claim, and he has 3 claims. In the circumstances, I would then ask for due consideration, Madam Chair and members, that the matters are adjourned, and one of the requests that had been made generally by Mr. Wasi in his letter was asking for some intervention and an investigator being assigned to obtain the information that he makes reference to. In all the circumstances, I ask that the matter is adjourned to a date that we will advise, or I'll advise myself and will advise him of the next steps in that regard. May it so please you.
Thank you, Council. Mr. Wasi You've heard the application that has been made by council. Apparently last evening, you wrote a letter, which he has more or less in short outlined, and he has indicated that we will have to call in an investigator in the event commissioners decide to go that route. So in the circumstances, I would be prepared to grant the adjournment. You wish to make any comment? No?
Well, first of all, I want to thank the commission for...
Sorry?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank the commission for considering my application in the first case to be presented. I do believe that this case is very important to Bermuda. It's important to history, and is important to be heard. Not just personally, but it certainly indicates all that the Commission of Inquiry was set up for,
Right.
to look at historical land grabs and all that. I'm happy to know that you'll be able to. The council has recommended that this matter be properly investigated, so that the evidence can be presented along with the case.
Right. We'll certainly look at the request, and commissioners will all decide, the course that we should take. Thank you. So in the circumstances, this matter stands adjourned, and you will be informed in due time how we decide to proceed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, it had been the intention to spend the day on this matter, but in light of the development, that is the only matter that we had set for today. The other matters,
Well, Council, based on the administrative issues that you have outlined, plus other administrative issues that we have, we could spend some time looking at that.
Very well, madam.
Thank you.